Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Max, we kind of took a week off, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did. That was, what was it? A few times we missed each other. Some plans changed, and then I was indisposed over the weekend.
Indisposed is right. Some funny gummy bears knocked you on your ass, huh?
Basically, exactly that.
Exactly that. And they weren't even Haribos. I don't know what happened.
Ones. Yeah, the sugar-free. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible thing.
Yeah, those are legal. Anyway, fuck the Senate of the United States of America and fuck its president too.
Jeez.
let's start this episode with some politics. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, there's no.
Damn it, Shadow.
There's no surprise whatsoever. It's the Senate.
I wish it were surprising that these group of elected officials are acting against the country's best interests in order to preserve the power of an illegitimate president, but that's just the nation we live in, apparently. So
from the beginning, they said, "Yeah, we're going to work closely with the White House." Like, you can't even lie, but can't even come up with a good lie and say, we're gonna try justice to be served, and then conspire with the president anyway.
Right?
They didn't even go that far.
No.
It's just like, no, this is ridiculous.
McConnell's like, I'm basically ignoring due process. I've already made up my mind.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be that brazen? Well, I mean, I know how you can be that brazen because your base doesn't care about the Constitution or the law. They care about, fuck black people. That's what they care about.
It's still fucking just frustrating to see it all play out,
Yeah, like, this is what the American experiment has become, Like, I don't mean to sound dramatic. I really don't. It's just... But this is what is on television, like, and the radio. This is what I'm seeing and hearing.
Yeah.
The legal system as we know it is ineffective to prosecute someone in Trump's position. So, like, what do we do about that so that future generations don't have to deal with this same horse shit? Like, that's my question right now. like how do we improve, or can we improve? Are we just like too far gone? I hope not, but yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's really disheartening. I mean, it's... Again, I'm like, definitely not the most patriotic person. Like, I'm just not. Like, that's not hardwired. That's not hardwired into me the way that it is some people.
Yeah.
But, I care about my country. I care about, this nation and like, preserving it for future generations so that they have the same freedoms that I've enjoyed my whole life. But, I'm not some red, white, and blue wearing, like, let's, get our boys out there to kick some ass for Uncle Sam kind of, that's just never been my personality. I think a large part of that is my dad. He's a Vietnam veteran and really disenfranchised ever since then. And,
I makes sense. Like, I mean, I think about that, like, that was the first time you really got a different reaction from the American people, and you had no idea, like, you're over there in Vietnam.
Right.
You come back, and you kind of, maybe not like, oh yeah, treat us like heroes, but you're certainly not expecting to get, pelted.
Booed. Yeah, right.
Or anything like that. And it must have been like a real, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I mean, you can really trace, like, historically how we got to where we are. I mean, starting with Nixon, then Reagan, and then kind of like the fear tactics that the Bush machine employed during Iraq, and then culminating with first Sarah Palin and now Donald Trump. I mean, that's just kind of been, hey, finally got the AGA spells. That's just been,
nice.
The movement. For the better part of, this century, I guess. we're measuring time now by centuries. It's not a decade.
Since I can kind of remember, like, when I first started noticing what was going on, that was that was around, the rise of Bush Jr.
Right.
And then 9/11 and Iraq.
9/11. Yeah.
9/11.
I mean, and they still do that. That's kind of the interesting thing. Like, they're not, the GOP isn't doing anything in particular for our troops. It's not, benefiting them, but they can still call on 9/11 like it's some magic catch-all, like, you know, oh, clearly the Democrats did 9/11. Do you really want to hand power back over to them?
Or it's just like, you can't trust these pussies to, you know, when the nation really needs us. You know, it's fear tactics.
Well, right, but and at the same time, though, their president is actively like belittling the troops and fucking them out of retirement benefits, and like I don't understand how they can make that argument anymore, other than like this kind of, I guess it's not quite unsaid anymore, but like this notion that real America is Republican white America, and like if you're not on that train, then you're not a genuine patriot.
Well, they can count on them to like keep the defense dollars going, you know, as far as like just not reducing the defense
kind of
budget,
like
increasing it even.
Throwing money down and like the whole of big military spending. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and you know, pork projects and everything that are related to defense in some way, which for the states, at least I kind of like, that's the game, I get that. But just the defense spending in general is, you even have people in the military, they're like, this is too much, we don't know what to do with it.
Isn't
like,
that interesting? Like the military itself is kind of not sure how to handle it at this point. That's kind of frightening when you think about it, because really, if it's not actually supporting the military, then it's just weapons production for the sake of the weapon producers, which is like some Metal Gear Solid bullshit when you think about it. You know, that's
totally how it is. They're making good business. I mean, Halliburton's doing really well for themselves. Blackwater, you got these, you know, private killers, basically, people who make money off of making war, you know. And that does, you're right, that does sound some real Metal Gear Solid
like
stuff.
War, I try not to sound war,
too much of a conspiracy theorist, but that's just, I just treat that as fact.
But that's not a conspiracy if that's like what's actively happening. I mean, it's obvious. It's this you know, kind of pro-gun mentality that we've tried to like hardwire into our citizenry, and for the purpose that a lot of the biggest campaign donors and, you know, the ones that have our Senate by the cock are weapons producers. So at this point, we have a Senate that is actively vested in the interest of, you know, the war machine. And I hate to say that because, again, it sounds like Metal Gear Solid.
Again, it sounds like we should put tinfoil on our heads.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't make it untrue.
Right, but that's actually what's happening, and that's what makes it so frightening and frustrating. Is that like this is like actually folding down like a fucking Michael Moore documentary? You know, it's Anyway, so that's been my week, and you know, I in all fairness, I do swallow the poison. Like I do actively listen to this long past it's like healthy for me to do. Because like I get
there's informing yourself, and then there's like I guess kind of
at a certain point, you know, I have the information I need. Mitch McConnell is actively trying to dismantle this nation for the sake of his campaign financiers, and Donald Trump is an incompetent ignoramus, and like I've known that for 2 years, and I still tune in to listen.
Has anything changed there? No. Okay.
Right. So really, whose fault is that? It's mine. I mean,
I get that. I mean, that's the human condition. Is you can't look away from something like that.
Right.
I mean, you could for your sanity.
Sure.
It's good when we do. I've tried to do that more often, but yeah, sometimes you just can't get away from it, and it's like, no, I am gonna look at, and I'm gonna read the fucking comment section, and I know I'm getting myself into.
That's one thing that I have stopped doing, is reading the comment section. Like, if we like actually had a if we actually had a fan base on this channel of like people who were actually tuning in to hear us, and like we got a complaint about politics, I'd probably never know it, just because unless it's like here in the chat, I just wouldn't engage with it, because comment sections, especially when they reference politics, are just toxic. And like even when they're not about politics, they're toxic. Like, oh, your grandma's casserole recipe, your grandma was a filthy fucking Jew whore, you know? I mean, like, my God.
They just say, it's just like, I mean, there's trolls. And it's like, can they all be trolls? Or is it really just people who, their emotion runs wild and they they can't think outside their bubble, and they think everyone else is like the enemy.
Well, and that brings us back around to Trump. As a nation, we are composed of some pretty deeply unhappy people, and the reason for that is the system has failed them, and they're voting for the people who have failed them. I mean, that's they're voting for the people who are dismantling their lives. Because if they don't, then you might as well be some liberal cuck. That's just
and
that is the machine, for better or worse, or for worse, really.
I mean, well, obviously, I know you hear that, kind of like where people's hearts are with the voting and everything, and from people I hear, saying like, oh, like no one's even gonna vote for Biden. He's way too liberal for it. It's like, what? Like,
dude, Biden's like a soft Republican. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Biden's like today's version of a moderate Democrat, and a moderate Democrat today is Republican light, basically.
He could have been Reagan's running mate.
As much as I like him,
right. I'm okay with him. I don't actually like some of the policy stuff he's talked about recently, particularly in terms of climate change.
Oh, really?
He is almost regressive in some of his climate change policy, which is troubling. Wow. I mean, not like Trump bad, but at the same time, like this is probably one of 2 or 3 major issues that I'm voting on this election. And in Biden's case, I was actually kind of disheartened to hear some of what he had to say.
Is this like over course correction?
I think
for working class? Is it about
so.
Job?
I think what's going on right now is Bernie is kind of getting some steam, and so
he is.
And so because moderate America and definitely conservative America still like is uninformed about like what he means when he calls himself a socialist. Like a lot of Democratic candidates are trying to present themselves as like a kind of healthy alternative to socialism. Never mind that Bernie's not actually a socialist. Like the Socialist Party doesn't call him a socialist. But anyways, what they're doing is, like you said, they're trying to course correct, and what they're actually doing, at least in Biden and Warren's case, is they're kind of screwing the pooch a little bit on some of the policies that I am most invested in from Bernie.
And that is disappointing coming from Warren, because there has been some things.
Warren hasn't just screwed the pooch; she's fucked the dog.
I mean, there's that whole manufactured.
She's in the living room getting down and dirty with Fido right now. That's the manufactured like Bernie's an anti-feminist.
Warren so bad in 2016. Dude. And I like Warren, and I think she would be much better than Biden.
Oh yeah.
Which again, I'm not like hating on Biden so much, but Biden's like the last, I don't know about the last person, but when it comes to the top 3, I guess, candidates, he's the last person I want to win.
I'd still take Biden over Yang or Buttigieg. I mean, Buttigieg, oh my gosh, if there was ever a wolf in sheep's clothing, dude, that guy is a Republican.
Oh my God.
He's just a gay Republican who, you can't be a gay Republican, so he calls himself a Democrat.
So he is, And then, I mean, Yang, I felt like if he had a snowball's chance in hell, I wouldn't be bad with Yang, but Yang just seems like...
Well, all Yang ever says...
He doesn't know... Exactly. He's kind of a 1 or 2 issue kind of guy. And it's like, he talks about all this other stuff. It's like, does he? It's on his website. No, he doesn't, though.
But... Like, all he ever says on camera is, what's more opposite of Trump than a Democratic Chinese person? I'm like, well,
I know.
Yeah, but what else you got?
He's basically like sitting backwards on his chair, facing the kids.
Yeah.
And being like, hey guys,
check it out.
Vote for Yang. I'm cool,
right.
And just trying to be edgy.
Uh-huh.
And that is kind of like, no, man, it's not working. Like, again, his policies, I like how radical some of his the whole the what does he call it, the freedom stipend or whatever the heck, I can't remember now, which is like, okay, I get that. And relating to automation, I do like that he's talking about it, because it is something that no one really talks about.
I don't think I've heard what you're referencing there, actually.
As far as automation, talking about like, hey, automation is happening, and instead of trying to stop it, which
in terms of like the job market and stuff. Okay, so embrace it instead of
it.
Yeah, right. Like make jobs that revolve around the maintenance of automation. Okay.
What was that when Bart was graduating, like the military academy or something? It was just like, even though war will be fought by robots. But someone will need to build and maintain those robots.
And that will be you.
And that will be you.
I mean, that's right,
that's kind of true.
And actually, it's kind of funny because that episode was
it's
like, what, in the 90s? Yeah,
bit.
that's actually war right now. Like going to war means sitting at a desk and operating tactical drone strikes. I mean, that's
what most of it is. Most of it is not boots on the ground.
Yeah, and we do have I don't want to demean any like service, because we do have
no, not at all.
Yeah, guys with their boots on the ground right now. But you're right, like in terms of like when we talk, Trump claimed that major victory by killing what's his name, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about.
It wasn't like the strike team that got Bin Laden in Obama's term. I mean, there weren't guys raiding the building. Like, they pressed a button and some bombs dropped and got him. That was it.
Yeah, and not to diminish those people either.
No,
when
but it's a
like,
different kind of it's a different kind of warfare.
Definitely, I think most of the people in the military now, like, they have
is this
jobs
Locke already?
As far as
this is Locke, right?
It is. You're right.
Okay.
So how do we get to the dragon?
We go down here.
Oh, you go down here. Okay.
Is this the team that I want to take him on with? I've got I've got Blizzaga with Terra, and I've got the Fire Shield. I think on Edgar.
Okay.
No, Thunder Shield. Actually,
check that. Okay. I think Sabin has
the Fire Shield.
Sabin has the red. Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like no.
Blizzaga and Shadow's Fuma Shurikens are going to be way more reliable than I've been with Bum Rush.
Okay.
Cyan can just...
Also, I feel like you could do it with either team. Like, I think you'll be okay.
Cyan can supplement, and Edgar can heal just fine. So, yeah, I think this will be my team.
Okay.
There's no save point, though, which is troubling.
A little concerning.
Where's the save? I thought there was a save point around here.
I mean, you passed one 5 minutes ago.
But that's where we started, though. I thought there was one close to the dragon.
You know what? Go to the room and then go past the dragon. Maybe there is.
Watch, I don't make it past the dragon.
Oh, and funny, I just got an email from Andrew Yang.
Oh, is that right?
Let me explain? ? What did you do this time, Yang?
Dude, are they listening to us? We noticed on Play the Hits, you're talking some shit about Andrew Yang.
Oh my god, the last I've got like 3 just today. Let me explain. Please read tonight. Vote Yang merch bundle, 25% off. Yang 20. Oh my god.
Dude, you know what? Andrew Yang, you come on our channel, I'll vote for you. I don't care. I'll sell right out. I'll hop on the Yang train.
Your move, Yang.
You'll be part of the Andrew, Yang gang. Yeah, let's go.
Give us a sub. We'll give you a vote, man.
Like, comment, subscribe, Andrew Yang.
I'm not even a citizen of Iowa. I don't give a fuck. I'll bust myself right over there.
Right? Yeah. Oh, man.
With the rest of them.
Talk about screwing the pooch. Appearing on Play the Hits. That really is that really is fucking the dog.
Low.
Oh, but hey, go. That's right. I never finished my thought on Warren.
Warren.
So, like, what was troubling? You're right. Like, from a policy standpoint, I actually really like Warren, but like, Bernie is gaining and she's dropping, and it's almost like this really unflattering. Like, she's just panicking, and trying to. Kind of create a scandal where there really isn't one with Bernie.
No, exactly. And that's the thing, is like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's one person's fault, definitely. For the thing is, I could definitely see Bernie saying something, maybe
I'm just going to have to win this fight.
He won't get the fuck out of your way. And God. What is going on here? Okay.
This isn't the Fire Dragon.
I had a green screen for a second there.
Really?
I don't know if that's Discord or if that's the
I was gonna say, if that's Discord's new thing, instead of like just cutting out our conversation, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a few minutes of green screen than dead conversation.
But you know, yeah, as far as like the source of where did this come from, they say that it was what was it? It was like a journalist or something that leaked this, which is like, where did the journalists get it from?
Right.
You know, these kind of things. They have like you have someone from the campaign have dinner with a journalist. They say something off the record,
right,
and then they're going to talk about it like a few weeks later,
as though it came straight from Bernie's mouth. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and again, I could see Bernie saying something like, "Oh, it might be hard" or something like that. Stuff that we all think about because, you know, after the 2016 election, I definitely had to do a gut check. Like, what the fuck is wrong with us as a country? Like,
right.
Are we
ready
really
for a woman president?
Have,
like that.
Yeah,
that's,
and I
that's
had to remind
thought.
myself she won the popular votes.
Right.
Like, but I was very cynical. You know, I was like, Jesus.
So
how could you not be? I was so crestfallen at what happened.
So my thought on that, like, the only place I can imagine any kind of legitimate comment that may have been said is basically along the lines of what you were saying. After 2016, and with the, like, toxic Republican base right now, could any woman feasibly stand up against this, at least in this current political climate? Like, not because of her lack of ability, but because Trump will say she's bleeding out of her whatever again, you know, and he has, like, an audience of, like, horrible people who will eat this up and turn it into a media fiasco. Yeah. Right.
And even with that, I don't even see, and again, this is the thing that jump all the time.
That's right.
I don't see, again, I wasn't there, so who the hell knows?
I'm going for it.
Like, okay, do it.
All right.
Who knows what actually happened? I just can't see him saying something like, "Oh yeah, this is what's going to happen, so don't run." Or like, just the spirit of what he said, I can't see it as like, don't run, or, oh, this is a bad idea, or anything like that. Like, no. One, I mean, they've been friends, but two, just looking at his record, and what he's been fighting for, like, that just does not make sense. But anyway, so for me to be, you know, it sounds like, oh, this is really coming from Warren's camp. It really seems like it does, you know, because I can't believe that, you know, again, if he said something clumsy, I could totally see that in him being Bernie. He is like, he kind of just
fighting
in that way.
Yeah, he says whatever is like on his brain at that moment, which I get.
Yeah.
You know,
but I don't for a second believe that Warren ever thought it was coming from, you know, a bad place.
Right.
So to actually, and even when, because again, the Warren camp, she didn't come right out and say, oh, he said this thing and like started the attack. But they definitely went along with it. Once the media started reporting it, that it was just like, oh, this is what's happening. I expected by the end of the day, the Warren camp was going to say, this is ridiculous. You know, like, no, nothing like this ever happened. And instead, they did the exact opposite and confirmed it. Like, we don't agree with what Bernie said. It's like, wait, what?
I know.
So you're taking this and you're running with it. And that came from them. So yeah, that's why I say it's like, this is coming from the Warren camp. I don't like that, and I really like Warren, so it's just really disappointing. And then the whole at the debate, the whole, like, you know, not shaking hand, which is like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that was some horse shit.
They're like telling each other like, yeah, you're lying. Oh, I feel like you like ice.
Wow, I just molested that thing.
Told a lie about me on national TV. Like,
and then she did though. I mean, that's straight up.
Yeah.
The nice thing about Bernie is it's exactly like he said. You know, the nice thing about his age is that you can actually look back and see his record for the last 50 years of public service. I mean,
seriously,
the man has been absolutely consistent, and not only that though, he's never taken safe stances on anything. Like, he's always been about women's rights, and he's always been about civil rights, and he's always been
decades before
about giving workers
palatable.
Equal pay and and like things that, you know, like things that were introduced, you know, 50 years ago now that Republicans were calling socialism even then. You know, like basically anything that
when that word
emboldens
really
the middle class, that is socialism to them. And so he's been fighting for his brand of socialism, which is, again, just clumsy language more than anything else, you know, for his whole career. And so, you know that it is not in his character to, like, berate a woman for running for office. That's just factually inaccurate.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like a huge Bernie bro. I think right now he's my favorite out of the lot.
Yeah,
but
he became my favorite again.
Yeah, same here.
Because I was like, he's, he was mine in the primaries of last time.
Yeah, same.
And obviously in the national, it's like, yeah, I voted for Hillary. This time I was thinking like, oh, it'd probably be Warren very early on. But she's also, I mean, aside from like putting her foot in her mouth, I know before all this, there's the whole Native American thing, which is like, okay,
yeah, and
that was clumsy,
again,
but I think a lot of people do that as well,
right?
And then they like, so many people have stories like, oh, don't you know, great aunt, whatever.
Yeah, and I was gonna say
she's
she's probably correct. She probably does have some Cherokee blood, like you and I probably have some Cherokee blood somewhere, right?
But it's like to make a statement about it and to feel like it actually merits any kind of conversation. It was clumsy.
And what's worse is
it doubled down on it.
Right. And what's worse is it gave Trump like the main thing that he uses against her. Like once you give, like, even if there's like some legitimacy to it, if it sounds even remotely like silly or frivolous, it doesn't matter how fucking stupid whatever is coming out of his mouth, he will make you the idiot in the room, you know? I mean, that's just how he functions. That's how he campaigns. He has to make the other person the crook or the idiot or the loser, you know, because it can't be him. Oh, there's Locke. Okay. I guess we'll probably have to dive back in here for the rest of the treasure. Or whatever that red thing is. What's that red mark on the right side?
I don't see anything.
Oh, it was like a save point, only red.
Oh. I don't remember, but anyway. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's a couple, like, treasures and things that I may just grab off camera before Kefka's Tower, just so that we don't, like, waste an episode, you know, diving back into dungeons we've already been in and stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that. I could see that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do, like, some of the Colosseum tricks on camera, and certainly all the side quests, starting now. But
a little bit of Colosseum would be fun.
Yeah. Actually, we can do some of them right now. We've got some elixirs. Yeah, sure. We can get a few miracle shoes, assuming I'm powerful enough to take them down.
What are the miracle shoes again?
They give you, like, protect, shell, haste, and regen all at once.
Right.
They're pretty game breaking.
They're like definitely one of the ultimate relics to have.
Yeah. And that and the Celeste Triad or Economizer, I think it's called in the
for like version. Terra or Celeste.
Yeah. Terra, Celeste, Realm.
Become an Ultima machine.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just have them spam Ultima if you want to win the game immediately. Though I am thinking it might be kind of fun to just like minimize my use of Ultima just to, you know, make it interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do that. When I get to Kefka's Tower, I do that a lot. Mm-hmm. Before then, I just go balls to I don't care. I'm gonna like do the side quests however I need to. But when I get to Kefka's Tower, I'm like, okay, let's make this a challenge again.
Right.
Especially in the final battle. I want to hear that soundtrack, yo.
Right? Yeah, I don't want it to be done in 2 minutes.
The only time I ever didn't have to go easy was the first time I ever played this game.
Right.
When it's just like I didn't know things.
Same. This is probably one of the best scenes in this whole game. This is really well done. I mean, this is fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, oh my god.
Like, this has been his whole purpose, like, since like, before this game. Yeah, since before the game, right? And now, like, he finally got his wish, and, like, it's kind of like that double-edged sword kind of thing, where the Phoenix gives you what you want. But, like, it's not like a bring someone back from the dead. It's like, you know, get your life back on track, you dumb shit. Yeah.
Just giving you a hall pass, Locke.
Yeah, right? Man, I'm about to go make some woman really, really happy. And then really, really sad. That was an episode of King of the Hill where Boomhauer, like, got rejected and he was depressed, but he didn't really learn a lesson. He just... he, like, learned the exact wrong lesson because, you know, that's what made the show funny.
Yeah.
That was Boomhauer. Man, Boomhauer is about to go make some strange woman very
that was
happy.
Dale.
Yeah, and then very, very sad.
That's right.
Oh, Boomhauer. But yeah, dude, this is like really the part where the game starts getting kind of broken, because now we've got Locke, we have the revive spells, we can go get Ultima.
You have Life 2 and Life 3, where do
we pick up the Curse Shield for Ultima?
It's in Narshe.
It's in Narshe, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll get the great things.
I'll get the Ragnarok sword and the Curse Shield that'll become the Paladin Shield.
Wait a second. Am I blanking? Do you already have the Curse Ring?
I don't think so. I can check.
Is the Curse Ring in Narshe?
There's a lot of stuff in Narshe.
There is. Maybe both are. Like, what the hell is the Curse? The Curse Ring doesn't change into anything. I think it's just a cursed ring. It has to change into something. What the hell? I feel like I gotta look this up.
Yeah, in fact, if you could, that would be really helpful for me, so that we don't waste episodes meandering around.
Curse. The last thing I'll say before I forget about Elizabeth Warren, as much, and I still like her, is just how she softened on some things. Again, you were talking about how Bernie, Bernie's the super left candidate. Ooh, another flame shield, nice.
And the Valiant knife.
So we have to soften ourselves a little bit, and maybe she thought they were too similar. So
again, I think it's
she
just
had to differentiate some things.
Yeah. I mean, if it's gonna be Bernie, you're not gonna out Bernie. So the trick, they've decided that the trick is to try to attract some of the more moderate voters who shy away from Bernie because they think he's a socialist. So, try to present some things that sound less socialist. And like I said, what you end up doing is going a little bit right of center as a result.
Yeah. And so her kind of how she softened on Medicare for definitely was disappointing. Because she was just like Bernie, just like how Hillary was in the very beginning.
Yep.
Medicare for all, day one, or do whatever you can. This is the goal. And now that's still the goal apparently, but it's here's how we're going to do it: is we're going to start with a public option, which is damn it. And we've been down that road before. Where, hey, let's do a single payer system. Oh, you know what? Let's do this public option. Well, let's give up on that too.
Yeah, seriously. What a crock of shit, It's just, it really is.
So
yeah.
The cursed ring.
We can't have nice things in this country.
No. As I thought, does not turn into anything. It just teaches, and cast doom on you. So it's what's really the reason to have it? It teaches banish at ×5 rate.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Oh, that's useless.
Embedding it in there, an air anchor. But you can buy the air anchor as well. Let's see.
That's what I thought. Huh.
Curse ring works well in conjunction with the relic ring, which makes the player undead.
Oh,
This means the curse ring auto revives said undead player when the doom timer expires. Oh, that's funny. That's really weird.
Yeah. Okay, so now
where the hell did we get it?
We've got everybody.
Yep.
Let's beef up Realm and Strago. They need some magic. Locke is just a little bit lower than some of my other powerhouses, so we'll get him some levels.
Bring him in.
Setzer is the same. Mog is still jacked. Gogo's fine. Gaw and Umero just aren't getting used, so that's fine. So this will be my team for a little bit here. Okay. Now to go get some broken-ass gear.
Betting. Oh, you're right. Okay, I get it. You were saying elixirs, but the elixir gets you the rename card, right?
Which gets you the miracle shoes, yeah.
That's right.
Yep. But that being said, I probably don't want any of these people to be the ones I take to the Coliseum.
The ones, no, not
probably.
This is very much a Team B feel.
Yeah, probably Sabin. I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe even Edgar, but probably
Edgar would be good too.
Because I feel like he has just as much of a chance of doing a random blitz and getting. Although sometimes in the Coliseum they'll fuck up a blitz, just as
really?
Yeah, that's one of the percentage things. It's let's do a blitz,
hilarious.
But it fails.
That would suck. I've never had that happen before.
It totally happens. It totally does.
Really? Maybe I don't use Sabin very often in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Terra wouldn't be bad either.
Wait. Okay, the cursed ring you don't get anywhere. You just metamorph or bet the cursed shield. No thanks.
Yeah, no. Let's see here. Who else would stand a good fighting chance in there? Maybe Shadow.
What are Gau's stats? Oh, Gau's weak right now.
Yeah, no, we don't want Gau.
No,
there is no Gau.
not.
Gau is gone.
Gau, when he knows a lot, I don't know. I feel like he can be. It doesn't make sense because most of his, once you have everything, most of his stuff is really shitty, you know. But I feel like if you just load him up with the good ones, he could be really good in the Coliseum.
Yeah, I believe that, but I've never done it, so I don't think I have a rename card on me. I thought I got one at Daryl's Tomb, but I'm wrong.
But I thought you had one too for some reason.
Let's see.
Oh well.
I'm gonna do this a few times. We need like 5 or 6 miracle shoes.
And you saved?
Yes, I did save. Well, I mean, we'll save again, but yes.
Oh, you do have one.
No, it's what you get.
Oh, that's just the list. Okay,
okay.
Gotcha.
So the Cactars, you want someone who is going to hit it no matter what, which makes Edgar the best candidate.
Like Edgar's tools can,
Right. Now, assuming he's...
All right.
Oh,
fuck it up,
that's
Edgar.
right. Shit. Okay.
Oh.
I need the sniper sight on. That's the trick.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was a bust.
JK.
They evened that up right away.
That they did. Okay. That's right. Relic. Sniper sight. There it is. I guess it doesn't even have to be Edgar necessarily, but whatever. He's got it, so.
Where? Okay, the 2 people you're going to leave behind. Is Umero one of them from Kefka's Tower?
Yeah, Umero and Gau. I leave Umero and Gau.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually leave Umero behind. Yeah, I guess Gau makes sense. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Back when I was little, I would leave Realm behind usually. I didn't like her. I didn't realize just how good she was.
Didn't realize like she's one of the best
magic.
mages in the game behind Terra. She's second best behind Terra.
Like offensively, yeah.
She is quite unstoppable.
Everything. All right.
Yeah, because realistically, I don't use elixirs that often. Oh shit, he could. I just remembered he could actually kill me.
If he wants to. See how smart he is.
Okay. Edgar just has to hit him 2 more times. There you go.
Hey, all right.
That'll work.
That'll actually kill him. Nice.
Yeah. I think we're about to get in their Shadow Dream here.
Yeah.
Yep. Shadow's had a not fun life, I'm guessing. 1,000,000 gil? What a blast! I love this. What could ever go wrong? We need something more appropriate, such as Shadow. Not bad, huh? You think he's Shadow? Have you ever named Shadow something besides Shadow?
No, I haven't.
That makes that dream a lot more hilarious. Yeah, we should totally be the butt lickers. Butt licker, huh?
Butt lickers?
Butt licker. He was like contemplating his life. Butt licker, yes.
They just turned that particular dream off.
Yeah, right. We need to call ourselves something different. I'm thinking butt licker. But dick touchers. Oh shit. Between that and fucking the dog, we're all set with this episode. As far as good titles. Oh man, so
hey.
There you go. So what are you up to this week, Max?
What? Oh, that didn't kill him. What is going on with me this week? Ended up getting tomorrow off, which is like, all right, cool.
Sweet. Edgar, come on.
I got some stuff to do around the house for sure.
Nice.
Aside from that, yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty relaxing weekend for the most part.
Oh
As
shit!
far as projects, I'm still working on Horizon.
Nice.
You got this.
That's a damn good game. Edgar, for God's
why?
sake!
Why?
Why would you do that? Edgar!
Oh God.
Edgar!
Bad Edgar.
Edgar! Whoops.
He just looked ashamed.
He did.
He
knew
just
what
looked
was
like he
up.
laid down, like he just got chastised.
Right?
Edgar. That's not how you
Edgar.
fight in the Coliseum.
You know that's not how we operate. Oh. How far are you in Horizon?
Not that far. I'm still... What am I doing? I feel like I teamed up with someone to take out this camp.
Oh, the red-haired guy?
It was... No, it was... I'm really not far. I'm like 10 hours in, maybe.
Oh, wow, okay.
And that's with some side quests. So the main story, I'm not really far at all. All I'm doing is the Mother's Nest guard.
Uh-huh.
His mom, I guess, went out and she lost a lot of troops and stuff. I was
Okay.
following her until I met up with them, and then teamed up with her to take out this camp.
Oh my God.
And
I'm gonna kill
there was
Edgar.
a recording.
Oh, that hurts him. Okay. Anyway,
It was
yeah.
a recording. I guess there was a recording that was like, "Oh, go here." So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I'm taking up, like, I get to another town. Okay, is that really? Well, you could survive the next one.
yeah,
That's
I
it.
guess. It'd be
Just
better if you just
attack 'em.
hit it. Yeah, just hit
Just
him,
hit
Edgar.
the A button.
There we go.
There you go. There we go.
That did not need to be that difficult, Edgar. You know, the only challenge of the Coliseum is the AI. It's just,
Yeah, that's really.
like, these aren't actual challenging fights. Like, I could win them on my own very,
Just
very
let me-
easily.
No, the FF7 Coliseum I loved
Yeah,
because you were in control of that, but you had to
but there was
play
challenge.
the risk reward with the stuff breaking. And
Uh-huh.
sometimes it got really like you could be dominating in that game and
Oh,
still
yeah.
just get dealt a bad hand in the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah,
but if
absolutely.
you somehow pulled it through, you got the prizes were great. It would save a lot of time to really cripple yourself.
Yeah,
What did he do?
he just cast a Suna on himself.
Why?
I think the
So they do
game...
things that don't make any sense.
Right.
That's what really pisses me off. Is like suddenly. they
I think the
slipped
game has
Ezra
gotten
Mickey or
wise to my
something.
shit.
Well, how many do you have? 3?
They know what I'm doing.
You're just trying to get that 4th one. They're not letting you do it.
They know what I'm doing. I forget what you have to fight when you bet the rename card, though. You want to look that up for
I
me?
don't know.
Because it might be
Yeah,
something that I
let's do
can cheese a little bit. Edgar.
Coliseum. They spell Coliseum weird in this game. Miracle Shakes.
Miracle Shakes? Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, thank God. That's actually a good thing now.
From Fiend Dragon.
Oh, that's right. It's an
Okay.
actual challenge. Or it can be. Because
I
he
mean,
knows some,
at
like...
this point of the game, 18,000 HP, so...
I think he knows some one-hit KO moves, though. What's the strategy they recommend for him?
Status, immunities, everything. Okay.
Because I can put the
None.
Memento ring on Shadow. I've got the Memento ring on Shadow.
Alright, let's see.
I seem to
Yeah,
remember
you're right.
him-
It knows Heartless Angel.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay. But then... Okay, so he knows Heartless Angel, but then he can cure me with his flame attack if I have a flame shield on, right?
Let's see. Snow Scarf. What the hell is that? Snow Scarf. Yes.
Oh, I think that's Yumero's thing.
Okay. Let's see. Some people recommend Edgar, Dragoon Edgar, basically, with the dragon horn you just got.
Okay.
Equipping a flame shield. just
Okay.
like you said. Holy Lance we do not have.
Nope, we don't have that yet.
Let's see. Attack, Northern Cross. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. No. However, it may freeze you anyway. You shield. Southern Cross, which will absorb.
Uh-huh. So
Heartless
basically...
Angel, which is the bad thing.
Right. And so if he does Heartless Angel and then attacks, you just lose. That's just...
But hopefully he would heal you after that.
Right.
Somehow. Let's see.
So let's see here. So Shadow's Memento Ring will keep him... So you have to have either the safety bit or the Memento Ring. And I don't think I have the safety bit, so this is kind of the only game in
You don't
town.
have the safety bit?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
At least I don't see it. Unless someone else
I don't
has it
remember where you
equipped.
get it, but you get it early.
Do you? Maybe I do have it on someone
thought
else
so.
then.
Maybe.
Let's see here. It's not called something different, is it? Protect Ring, Fake Mustache, Gigas Glove, Mythal Rage Ring, Amulet, Prayer Breeds, Princess Ring.
start.
Is it the Princess Ring? Nope. Okay, Hygiene
No.
Jit.
Fairy Ring?
No.
No.
Petrification. I think it's got to be called the safety bit,
Okay.
and maybe I just don't have it yet. I must have missed it. Okay, but
Okay.
the Memento Ring does the same thing. I'm pretty sure.
What does that prevent instant kills or always like
oh.
1 HP left?
Well, you know what? Maybe it doesn't, because I think the nice thing about the safety bit, now that I'm remembering the dragon, he does like a wind attack that, well, unless, hold on, let me see what the Memento Ring prevents instant death. The safety bit does something else though too, doesn't it? It's not just instant death.
Let's
It's
see.
So maybe I need the safety bit
Safety bit.
before I can get the miracle shoes. I mean, or we could try the Edgar thing real quick.
Protects against instant death, petrify, and zombie.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Petrify, I think, is the problem.
Okay, you get it from the Fanatics Tower.
Ah, shit.
You can metamorph, or you steal it from the, I don't remember, oh, they call it Fiend. I always called him Poltergeist.
Can I win it in the
the
Colosseum
Warren
by any
Triad.
chance?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So, well, and I don't even have the right shield, so maybe we'll have to come back for the miracle shoes. Let's do something
Okay.
different for a moment.
Do you
Let's-
want to have Figaro run into the ancient castle?
We could do that. Yeah, and
course,
that takes us to. Then we get the Master's Scroll,
Or
which is nice.
yes.
I'm
Although
trying
the
to think.
enemies down
What's like?
there
What would be
are a
like the
little
easiest one to start?
The easiest one? I mean, honestly, as far as enemies and level goes, maybe Doma Castle.
Is that right?
Yeah, but it is one of the more annoying and
It is longer, yeah. And we've only
it
got
is
15
long.
minutes here, or 10 or so minutes here.
we could start it.
We could.
Either that or the ancient castle, Fanatics Tower if you want to equip Mog.
Yeah.
And make it really quick.
Yeah, right.
Or you could do reflect rings and actually fight everything.
That's true.
Yeah,
What else
reflect
did I
rings
say
you-
I was gonna do? Oh, in the Colosseum, I was also going to do the I need the
Get the,
holy. I need the holy
atomizers.
lance for that trick, though.
And you get the Holy Lance at Kefka's Tower, don't you?
No, you get it in the Fanatics Tower from the Holy Dragon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so there.
Well, that's not, well,
okay,
maybe,
and then I
maybe
bet
Fanatics.
that, and I get Cyan's sword.
Skyrender.
Yeah, whatever that sword is called. And then I bet that, and I fight the enemy that I can steal the economizers from, assuming I have Go-Go equipped to steal.
Yeah, and just steal.
but then he also needs the right equipment to make sure that he doesn't get killed. So,
Yeah.
all right,
yeah.
so that's not going to happen tonight.
No, it's a little lofty for tonight.
In fact, that might be really the last thing that we do before Kefka's Tower is just cheese the Colosseum.
Yeah, that's true. Because some of that stuff's not easy to get for
No.
sure.
And you need the right gear to compensate. So let's do the side quest. Let's get the gear. Yeah, let's... Shit. I'm gonna have to unequip everybody, because these guys don't have any espers equipped. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Sloppy gameplay, Chris.
Yeah, but also, that's another quality of life thing.
Right.
That you wish you could just do from the menu. You know, you don't have to go back in the airship, fly the airship up in the sky,
right?
So you can be on the airship.
Okay, so let's see here with Locke. What do we want to do with Locke? I mean, probably just learn some magic, because he hasn't been in our party since the World of Balance.
Yeah.
What would be good for him? Curaga, Asuna. I mean, all of these spells would be good to have.
Yeah.
Let's just make it happen. Realm, I'm thinking... she'll learn Curaga from Phoenix, so let's go Valagarmanda.
Right.
Old Man Strago.
Start her on the path of powerful magic.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess he doesn't know any healing spells, so let's make that happen. Should. Setzer. I mean, Setzer really can just be about the stat bonuses right now. Make him a more respectable mage. Actually, what is his magic stat right now? 35.
35
versus 55 and 42. Yeah. Actually, he's not.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, he's not terrible, but he could definitely use a boost.
He's a good all-rounder.
He is. And like I said, I just kind of make him another mage character since you have so many like good hard physical hitters. I mean, if you have like a good variety of magic in each of your party members at Kefka's Tower, you're all set.
Oh yeah.
Go to Figaro. Erg. Are you sure he knows how to operate this thing? Because I don't think it's supposed to be making that sound.
Clunk.
Something odd about this stratum. If we bumped into something, well, better stop and explore. It's down here, right? Oh
yeah.
No, it's in the prison.
Oh, that's right. On the right. It's a little weird. Like
it is. I think if you bring Mog down here, he may be able to learn that water one, right?
The water dance. I think you're right. These freaking things, whatever
these
the hell they are.
These things do suck. These suck. They're not good.
Actually, a lot of the enemies down here really suck. It's tough. You're gonna and you have B team here, so this might be tough.
I do. I'm instantly rethinking my decision here.
I think the ancient castle.
Oh God!
Usually I do as one of the last things.
Oh yeah.
Just so you because just like the enemies are a little tough.
Oh.
Well, I don't breeze, but yeah, I guess you could say I breeze through a little bit.
Magic doesn't hurt really them. Kills. Magic does not hurt them at all.
Oh.
Fortunately, Locke really hurts them, so that's good. All right, yeah, physical attack.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
We're fine. Okay.
All right.
Okay, EXP. Not great, but... Okay. I think we'll be alright. As long as we just attack. Not the best team for, like, solid physical attackers, though.
No, at least for these guys.
Lime. Heal us up, Realm.
Now, white is slow, isn't it? And pink is stopped for some reason.
Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah, you're right. The
They're
status
glowing.
effects,
There's like 8 different glows.
Yeah, and I never remember what any of them was. I think yellow is haste. Or maybe protect. I don't know. Who knows?
It's one, yeah. What does Realm have on right now? Regen?
Strago's in the game. High Ether.
Oh, good.
Was it you that used to pronounce it Ether?
Ether.
Maybe it was Murray.
I don't think so.
Not to call out poor Murray, but...
I used to, when I was really little, I called chocobos chikabukus.
I remember that. I remember that dumb shit.
I remember that impediment you had.
I remember that glaring character flaw.
I try to forget.
We love you, Max. Okay. You are valued here on the Play the Hits Company. All right, Strago is officially in business. What do you got there, buddy? Okay, he's got Fyra, that's nice. Cura. I mean, Fyra and Cura, that's enough for him to at least fight, functionally.
He has the bare minimum now.
Yeah, like, Cura is the bare minimum spell, right? Valagarmonda, she's all the way up to 9%, all right.
She's getting there.
Yeah, one step at a time. There it is, okay. Chicabucus and Zeramosius. I remember that.
Zeramosius, that's right. There's too many letters there. It's like seeing a Polish last name. It's like, how do you what? And so my little kid brain was just like Zeramosius.
Right? there were a lot. Locke's just gonna fight from the back row for right now. Damn, those wing edges.
Those yeah.
Shit.
That's pretty awesome.
So is there an enemy down here that I don't want the instant kill for? Probably the devil. Probably the devil. I'm gonna guess. Death has no power over Beelzebub here. Alright, what's he weak against? They're all weak against Valagarmonda.
Also, Setzer has not been good with the slots lately.
No, Setzer, come on, bud. Oh, God!
Wow.
No! Magic is just useless down here.
Wait a second. I feel like I kind of remember that. That's most of the enemies. It's not all the enemies.
Magic
but
just
that
being
is most of the
horseshit.
enemies. Magic, it's like the opposite of Fanatic's Tower.
Yeah, don't bring your mages down here, huh?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember that being a thing.
Because it's not like a big thing. It's just like, yeah, whatever. But if you come down here with not a whole lot of physical attackers, it's not
All right,
great.
well, maybe Strago and Realm are gonna have to get beefed up next episode.
They just come back and make Mog look like a shrimp.
Right?
Oh,
that's nice.
That's interesting.
That's a
What
good
does
one
he
to
have
have.
equipped? And that is not a good spell.
No, it's not. Thank you, Setzer.
Okay.
That was a
Setzer,
merciful
that
end, yeah.
quickly. Okay, well now Realm won't be confused by that. Hey!
Good
Strago
job,
learned
Strago.
something that you're never going to use.
I'm never, ever, ever gonna cast that. No, you are correct. Oh, dear Lord. But hey, you know what? We did learn some stuff and gain a level or two. I mean, just from being down here for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Figaro Lizard?
It's a Figaro lizard. There's a Figaro. Put that to bed for me.
I don't know. I think Figaro, as that's how.
Yeah,
I
that's what I've always
it.
called it, Figaro. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, right. Stop with the status ailments. The worst thing.
Are you not dead, Lizard?
The worst thing in all of these games is status ailments.
Oh yeah.
That's just some punk shit. You know, it's just a bunch of punkers. Boy, really killing this guy on a slow burn. There we go.
It's not
1200 EXP
too
though.
bad,
That's not bad. 1200 EXP
Yeah.
is not bad. Even for like later in the game, that's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I mean the enemies aren't killing me. They're
No, this team is holding their own. They're all right.
I almost get the feeling like this was meant to be done before the Phoenix Cave.
Yeah, the Phoenix Cave is tough, but I always try to do it because you want Locke. You know?
You want Locke earlier rather than later, I think, so. Wait, can I? No, god damn it, I have to park the goddamn castle, ride it back, get in my airship, and switch my party, which is gonna happen between episodes, because next time on Play the Hits, we're gonna have a redo of that dungeon.
Okay.
Alrighty, Max. Hey,
we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will see you next time, and by next time I mean in just a few minutes here with some Crystallis.
All right.
In the meantime, go fuck the dog.
And then run for office.
I'm looking at you, Elizabeth.